Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. Today's video, we're gonna play some more Voxies. That's right, guys, this Roblox One Piece game is finally back. As you guys can see here, earlier today, John, the holder of the game, actually announced that the game will be reopening today at 5 p.m. Eastern. I think that's when the game actually reopened. And they said that after facing unfair competition over here that tried to take us down a second time, we stood firm, trusted the process, and thanks to Roblox and this amazing community, Voxies is now ready for its third big launch happening today. So there's already about 14,000 people playing the game again. Back to normal numbers, I would say, because around the time of the recording of this video, that's usually what type of players are playing, or what the player count actually looks like around that time. I think maybe by tomorrow we should start seeing like 20 to 30,000 player average for the game. But let me know if you guys are excited and what you guys' thoughts and opinions on all this is with the game finally being back. So we got a couple of different things listed for ourselves in today's video as for what we'll be doing on Voxies, and hopefully you guys happen to enjoy. If you guys want to continue to see more content in the game here on the channel, just drop a like on the video. All right, we are in game. Feels good to be back on this game, to be honest with you. One of the big things that I feel is one of the saddest things with games that are taken down on Roblox is just the investment that people make into these games. So I never really think about it like that for real, but bro, can you imagine you spend like $100 on a game and then the Roblox game just gets taken down and never comes back? Bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So before we do anything, actually, let me go down over here. I want to go ahead and buy an hour of this looks new. All right, well, yeah, I want to buy an hour of double XP. I don't know why that changed up, but okay. And now after that, I'm on the Frost Snow Island because we're gonna talk to the Aura teacher. We tried to do this last time we played, but we were lagging like crazy. This was prior to the game getting taken down. But as you guys can tell, now when we talk to the Aura teacher, he can actually let us pay the price, which is gonna be 100,000 gold, to learn Aura V1 or V2, whatever it is. So let's take a look at the difference. There you go. So for those of you that are new to the game, you might not be able to tell what the difference is, but with V0 or the stock Aura, your shoulders and your quads aren't imbued in hockey, but now they are with me having V1, V2, whatever this is. So I'm gonna try to talk to him again though, and we'll see if we can. Yeah, never mind. We're gonna have to grind some more and then come back here, and that'll let us get at that point, I think V2 or V3. Probably V3. I don't really know, right? Because yeah, the upgrades, what can I say, chat? What can I say? Okay, well, actually, you know what? Upgrade 1 is what we got. Let's just call it that. So upgrade 2 is at 250,000 yen or cash. And after that, we'll have to start utilizing fragments in order for us to continue to upgrade our aura. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and track our next quest objective, or island, if you will, which is going to be in the prison island, I believe. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's just because it's been a couple of days since we last played, but I feel like the lighting and the colors and stuff in the game look nicer. But they kind of missed an opportunity though to give us some codes, man. I think they should have definitely at least made a comeback code. Maybe we can expect one tomorrow, I don't really know. But if they don't give us a code with the game being down for a couple of days, man, that's kind of stingy in my opinion. But anyway, super dark over here. I don't think, yeah, that's not the NPC we gotta talk to. We gotta talk to this guy. So let's see. So dangerous prisoners, I think, right? No, not really, actually. So we gotta do the prisoner quest until we get to 475, which should only be maybe one time that we have to kill these guys, and then after that we should be fine. All right, yeah, and indeed, chat. All right, so after getting that first kill there, we are level 475, and now we can take on the dangerous prisoners, which it's just going to be basically, stronger versions of the regular prisoners, if you will. All right, guys. So we've made it to level 502, and now we can actually move on to the next island. So we didn't really spend a lot of time here, but they do have a couple of NPCs on this island. I'm just not too sure if we can talk to all of them, but one of them is here. This is the Flash Step teacher. So he says, for only 100,000, I'll teach you how to dash so fast that it'll look like you vanished. Blink and you're gone. You know what? I'll take it. All right, so now we learned our flash step. I think I can just hover my mouse and just press the R key, and there you go. So it literally works exactly the same as in any other One Piece game, if you will. Now let me see if I can actually use it to go through walls. You should be able to, but you kind of would probably have to figure out I don't know, an angle, for example, right over here. Oh, not really. It doesn't work that way. Yikes. All right, so I was wrong, guys. Apparently, the next quest is actually still on this island. So we'll probably have to attack this, what is it? Valiant Iron Mall. So we'll go ahead and just do that real quick, and we'll try to figure out where the iron whatever the heck is at, because I really don't know personally, chat. Actually, you know what, chat? It says progress 0 out of 1, so I think that's gonna be like a little mini boss. I'm pretty sure all of these guys are probably gonna be mini bosses, right? Because Kobe and Muzzlejaw, like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to, you know, just grinding out on the dangerous prisoners. But I don't know how long we have to stay here for. I guess I'll look at the Trello real quick. Well, guys, I've just now made it past level 525, and I didn't get a like update on new quest or anything, so I don't know. We'll see at level 550 if they decide to toss us up into a new island or something. We'll see. All right, guys, just made it to level 550 and still no indication of a new island, so I don't know, maybe 575. I know I said I would look at the Trello, but hey, man, I'm chilling right now. I'm grinding. I'm locked into it. Okay, chat, we are very close. We are at level 573 right now. Like, after getting to like level like 560-ish or so, I've only been getting 1 level per quest completion, which makes this kind of grindy. I mean, oh, there you go. You see, now we can go to a new island. There we go, boys. But I'll show you guys what I mean. Like, you guys know, I think this is the Iron Mole guy, right? There you go. So this is the Iron Mole guy. Oh, we're doing a decent amount of damage to him. All right, you know what? Hold on a minute. I was literally about to tell you guys that it's like, you know, we have no choice but to grind on like the regular NPCs and stuff like that, because bosses in this game have just been very difficult for us. Like, they're very beefy. Like, this one over here is kind of beefy, but we're doing a decent amount of damage to him, so we should be able to, like, you know, take him out before he takes us out, I would assume, right? I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before and I got clapped up. Great, love it here. However, chat, that's not gonna stop us from trying again, right? I mean, if he doesn't do that little twirly ability, like, we should be fine. There you go, man. And they give you like a really good amount of bounty too when you kill off those bosses and whatnot. Let's actually try to take a look to see if we can kill off the other ones in this area. But granted, the one that we just barely killed was level 525 one, right? I think so. So let's do a Kobe next. Let me actually allocate another 100 points into my defense, and then I guess I'll do another 40 onto my strength, and we'll leave it at that. So let's see how this goes. So this is Mr. Kobe. All right, I think we might actually be able to kill him too. Now, he did interrupt my freaking X ability, guys, so this is kind of bad. He just interrupted my Z ability as well, so, and he killed me. I literally was what the hell? I was building up to use my X key ability, and he just mollywopped me real quick. I'll tell you what though, chat, if you guys take a look at the gold or cash reward from killing off the bosses, man, bosses are so worth it when it comes to like bounty and just the cash that you'll get from killing them off. All right, so now we have arguably the toughest boss, which is Muzzlejaw, and we're gonna go ahead and take that on, and he's right into smack center over here. We'll see how this goes. This is gonna be our toughest one yet, chat, but he doesn't seem to have an annoying moveset, so he might arguably be the easiest one, actually, ironically. Yeah, no, and indeed he is, just because he didn't have an annoying like sword moveset or anything like that. All right, well, that was super easy. I guess we're now in the end game where killing bosses is actually doable, chat. So if we start tracking, oops, yeah, we are tracking. Okay, so if we start tracking the stuff, we got to make it to another island. It seems that when I touch, oh, never mind. I thought when I touched the water mine, hockey deactivated, but it wasn't that. Man, am I so glad we freaking got out of there, bro. Like, I don't know, the lighting on that island I think needs to be redone because it's so bad. It's like pitch black over there, dude. I don't know what it is with a lot of Roblox games. Whenever they're like nighttime, like they just have the worst freaking lighting ever, but whatever, it is what it is. All right, so next island over here is going to be the Coliseum. Pretty nice. I also wanted to point out that in the Trello, we now have an actual map, and I think this is the well, a step in the right direction, but not the answer to like us not really knowing where to go in game outside of utilizing the compass for like the next quest and stuff like that. But at the very least, in the Trello, you know, like I said, we do have an overview of all the islands slash a map that we can take a look at. So this is pretty cool. Now, apparently in the Coliseum, we only got to be here for like until like level 625. Thankfully, since we killed some bosses, we're at 595. So we only got to get like 30 levels here, and then we're good to go. So let's take on the veteran gladiator. And oh, ironically, I think we can actually take on the quest above the gladiators, but let's just clear this out at least once. These guys are super easy to kill, as you guys can tell. They're just a little bit annoying because they're very spaced out. But additionally, once we get to 625, I do want to head back over the Frost Island just to take a look at whether or not if... Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Let me redo the quest. I think we got to get to level 600 to take on the next quest. But yeah, I want to make my way back to Frost/Snow Island or whatever it's called, because I think we might be able to get our next hockey upgrade, I believe. All right, let's take a look, chat. Veteran Warriors, level 600. We'll take that on. And now we got to destroy 7 of these guys up. Now we'll head into the actual Coliseum. And you know what? I actually forgot that I don't think I fully explored the prison island. So I'll take a look at the Trello and see if there's anything that we missed on the prison island that's you know, valuable to actually backtrack and go get. All right, chat, so I'm looking at the Trello and not really. I mean, we did all the bosses. They have a fruit remover NPC, which I think that might be the first time we saw a fruit remover NPC. Not really quite too sure why you would want to go to a fruit remover NPC if you can just like eat another devil fruit and that'll remove it, but whatever, I guess. So yeah, but we did learn to flash step, and that's all there was on the prison island. Now, unfortunately, on the Coliseum, it seems that there's nothing here, which is kind of wild to me. But I will go ahead and check down over here. Let's see if there's anything. I don't think there will be. I think it's just gonna be like all the other One Piece games where the Coliseum is just like a PvP arena. And yeah, seemingly this is basically what it is. You just come here and I guess like 1v1 people if you would like, or just do team battles, whatever, you know, floats your boat. All right, fellas, and there you go. We are now level 625 and we can start tracking the very next island, I believe. Yeah, so we gotta find Clay. Who the heck is Clay? And where? Oh, I guess I gotta untrack it and track it again. Well, I'm not gonna lie, chat. It says next quest level 650 over here, but when I click track, it doesn't really take us any. Oh, it's over there. How's that possible? How's that underneath the map? All right. Anyway, let me hit the little house icon thing here so we can teleport back to the Frost Island / Snow Island. All right. I don't think this is enough grinding to get you know, upgrade 2, but we'll see. And all right, I had a feeling. Not enough grinding, chat, unfortunately. Okay, so I think the quest tracker icon is actually bugged out, but I believe this is actually the next island. Yeah, this is Vulcan Island. Very nice, because on here, chat, is where we will be getting Dragon V2.